to another week of the Springs Youth Podcast. With me, as always, is Luke McDowell.
Howdy.
And Harrison Brandon.
Heyo!
I was waiting for the hi.
Yeah, nah.
Bro,
I
so
ain't gonna go on your
show.
toes.
Next week, he's going to do the Jimmy Neutron. Hi, I'm Paul.
No. Don't be giving away my secrets.
So, guys, let's talk about youth last night.
I thought it was great. I loved worship last night. It felt like everybody was pressing in. Or at least I was. I know I was.
I thought it was great. I actually ended up with a blister from it. From worship, because I forgot to pick. So I was using my finger, and it didn't burst by itself. I popped it because it was annoying me. So I was like, you know what? I'm done. So I just... I just got tired of it, so I was like, yeah, this should be fun. I'll be great. It kind of hurts.
Yo, I feel like all hell King Jesus. Like, I sat there the whole time on the cajon, just like, if I could stop playing right now, I would.
I thought it was good. I feel like last night was probably one of our best nights. With, not having like someone on drum set or an electric. Yeah. I feel like we all work pretty good together.
I do. I am the resident cajon player for Springs Youth Worship right now, or as I call myself, Patrick Cajones.
What does that have to do with Fruit Loops?
Yeah, I mean...
we did a game last night with Fruit Loops.
Fruit Spins.
Those are Fruit Spins. Fruit Spins.
Shameless plug for Walmart.
I was about to say, can we get a Walmart sponsorship?
But I think it was really good. I think it, honestly though, with Altar Call, it kind of like threw some people off.
Yeah.
But I think all in all, service last night was just unreal.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. It's hard to explain. It's like it feels like.
I feel like just saying it, it's just is like, oh, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, but
we wrote letters
to God.
With no return address.
Not UPS, not UPS.
Not UPS.
What's point number one? Not UPS.
That made so much sense. If you put like the dot in between the UP and the S.
Even though whenever I typed in for like my notes, it just corrected to UPS.
Oh wait, are you not supposed to put dots? Mm-mm. Wait, but that don't make no sense.
Speaking of ups, I saw an ups truck on my way here.
All right.
And it didn't have any dots.
It's funny because anytime they see each other like in the wild, they're just like, they start honking their horns wildly and they're like, yeah!
Real. I mean, if I was imagine if me and you were ups drivers.
Yo, I just wouldn't wave to you, dog.
Oh, okay. Alright. Can I have some Fruit Spins?
Yeah, sure.
I think so. Luke, Fruit Spins?
Nah.
But it was really good last night. Yeah. It really was. But
a bunch of orange ones.
what was something this week that y'all been thinking about that like y'all want to talk about today?
One thing that I've been thinking about is Doritos. I actually ate like a whole bag before we even came up here, which I know that's like super big bag, but like I didn't even know.
Real.
But one thing about Doritos that was found recently was that something with the dye in them.
You talking about Red 40?
No, not Red 40.
Oh, I love Red 40.
But it can make rats' skins transparent.
No, I know what you're talking about because it's in Cheetos too, isn't it?
I don't know. I just was reading. It was like
what kind of? Because you eat the nacho cheese ones, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I think it's that orange.
Yeah.
Kind of Red 40.
I mean, yeah, a little teeny bit.
And we still
only a little bit of cancer.
And we still eat. It's like whenever you put like Coca-Cola on a corroded car battery and you just watch it like eat all the corrosion, you're like, I need a Coke.
No, for real. We had to do that to my mom's car. And I watched it happen, and afterwards I was like, I'm never drinking it again. And then I went inside and got a glass.
Me neither.
Okay, just because you drink the
My
middle-aged...
fault.
Just because you drink the middle-aged white mom drink.
Is it bad though that I kind of want to like go buy a rat now and just feed it Doritos just to see what happens?
No, it just had me confused though, because it was like, oh yeah, what are we gonna do with rats? We're gonna rub Doritos all over.
Rub
Like,
Doritos
that's
on.
that's the experiment.
That's what we're
there.
gonna do.
Someone got bored.
Which
of
it's
that.
for a great thing too, because it's like so you can see tissue. No,
No, like it actually.
so
you can actually.
It's
so
like
you
for
can,
an experiment.
yeah,
to
you can see through it.
tissues and like organs, so you don't have to just like cut in there to see what's
Yeah,
going
like it's genuinely like doctors can use it on people.
But it doesn't work for humans, and it just works for mice. So it's
yeah.
like, why?
I just pictured a doctor being like, I'm a licensed dermatologist. Yep.
Well, it's something.
Yeah, there's his brain.
It's something about like the dye that like pulls out like blue, light blue color, and I just, yeah, we're gonna put on rats, like, dude. It just don't make no sense.
What about that whole like cheese bowl thing with the hill?
The what?
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
yes.
The what?
The cheese wheel challenge thing. Where's it at? Like,
I think it's in Wisconsin. 'Cause
Oh, of course
Right,
I'm
it's
waiting.
like, wow,
Yeah,
a bunch of cheese heads. Oh,
No, I just have the thought of people where their heads are cheese.
okay.
if you don't know what the cheese wheel competition is,
I don't know what it. Oh, never mind. Yes, I
Basically-
do.
they roll a wheel of cheese down a hill, and a bunch of people race to see who can make it down with that cheese wheel first.
I'm winning.
And people will like actually roll. They'll run. They'll start off in a run, but then they just like they're like, never mind, I'm just diving, and then they start a roll. And recently, like some people like because it just started becoming popular, so a random YouTuber just did it. No experience, got 4th place.
Has anybody died yet from that?
Yes.
Okay.
So here's my thought process. I'm very spherical.
You're very spherical.
For that reason, I
It's
think
spherical.
For that reason, I win. And also, I like cheese enough that I might win some people.
No, I feel like I could win it first try. Like no experience,
No
training,
experience.
no training.
Hey, Luke, you want to go to Wisconsin?
Yes, like
Alright.
I will just like roll. Like,
Wisconsin. Come
You're
for you.
next.
Could
You're
you
next.
imagine like getting to the pearly gates?
How did this
And
happen?
it's like, how'd you get here?
The cheese set me.
The cheese got me!
I got the cheese.
Imagine winning and then choking on the cheese.
But what kind of cheese is it though? Because I mean, like, it's
It's
gotta be-
yellow.
That's not a type of cheese.
One of the yellow. One of the yellow ones.
The circular.
I like this,
The spherical.
Actually, it's cylindrical.
My fault.
Y'all need to get y'all shit. Someone was homeschooled and someone went to East Central. And someone went to George County.
I
Too.
did all 3. I'm him.
Bro's got every ring in the book.
Not for real. Like, look, I went to EC. Literally, Lord drop. I went to
Lord drop.
EC from kindergarten to 1st grade. Got homeschooled for less than a year.
Could not do
And
with you.
like literally like halfway through 1st grade, my mom and dad's like, we're pulling you out of school, and homeschool didn't work. So I got enrolled at Central in Lucelle right after that for 2nd grade. And then in 3rd grade, I was at Agricola Elementary. And then 4th grade, I was back at Central. And then in 5th grade, I was still at Central. And then 6th grade, for half a year, I was at Lucelle Intermediate School. And then I got homeschooled for the rest of 6th grade all the way to the end of high school.
Bro's flexing $1 bills.
I feel very cultured.
I don't know. You were in George County for a lot of that. I don't feel like you got the true East Central experience.
I still went to church in Hurley. Trust me, I got the Hurley experience.
Oh, I didn't say the Hurley experience. I said the East Central experience.
What's the difference?
It's
There's a
very
huge
there's a
difference.
huge difference.
Like the kind of difference of like how Hurley people are like, man, we got a crappy football team, but EC is like, man, we got a great football team.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll never forget. I was there for class, and
As you do.
yeah, as you do, it's pretty cool. And there was like a huge storm outside, and they were like, at the beginning of the day, they were
Oh,
like,
I remember.
everybody turn off your alerts on your phone. What you mean, bro? You're not supposed to turn those off.
Mine are off.
Mine were already off, but like they're telling everybody.
Mine were off, but that's not the point.
That's
there
not-
were a bunch of red ones, and I asked you for a red one. That's orange.
Could be red if you believed.
No, that's red.
That's maroon.
That.
That is definitely the word.
Sorry, I go to East Central.
Dude,
Next week I'll tell y'all how many churches I've been in my whole life.
list never ends.
This many.
I've been in this many. This is home.
Wait. I've been in this many.
I was like a military kid without being a military kid. We're just constantly moving. That's a Disney Channel show waiting to happen.
That is a Disney Channel.
Coming to Disney Channel this fall, The School Hopper.
The School Hopper. Speaking of Hopper, what about Hop, the Easter movie about the bunny? who
Oh,
plays
you mean
drugs?
Sonic?
No, I mean Hop. Just because it's the same guy doesn't mean anything. That guy's wrote in a.
Same guy that goes on a road trip with a CGI character?
Yeah, he does that a lot. But Hop is a great movie, and I feel like it's severely underrated.
Never seen it or heard of it.
Not missing much.
No, you're missing a lot. That bunny plays drums. Then the bad guy's a chicken. It's like Family Guy, but not really.
Die?
It's a good watch. You should watch it. I'm gonna make you watch it.
I'm not watching.
I'm gonna make you watch it.
You know what else is a good watch?
What?
I was asking.
I don't know. You got a whole room dedicated to movies. I feel like
do.
you know.
I have a Blockbuster video in my house. If I could get a Blockbuster sign,
If I could get a Blockbuster,
that'd just be yo.
like the whole building.
Blockbuster area road. That'd be perfect. And tie the whole room together.
I don't think I ever went in a Blockbuster. I think they all like shut down before.
The light.
Yeah, you got it.
Let me go reverse here.
Your whole job is talking.
The last Blockbuster I went into, I was 13. It was the one in Pascagoula, which is now the Verizon next door to the Checkers. Oh. And it was like the end of an era. My mom was like, hey, I used to work here. And I'm like,
That one Blockbuster, it was like the last one ever. They made a whole documentary on it. Is it still?
it's in Oregon. Yeah.
Oregon, you're after Wisconsin. I really wanna
Making
go.
a list.
Yeah, no. I'm going to Iowa next.
Why?
It's in Iowa.
It's fun to say.
I feel like that's
Iowa.
like one of the more forgettable.
Iowa?
states, though.
I don't forget about
I
it.
feel like Utah's one of the most forgettable
Yeah,
states.
no, Utah. Is it Utah? No.
Me and my wife has had this conversation before.
Really?
Yes, we've
Your wife
had-
is scared of Amish.
She is scared of the Amish. That's the second week in a row we've brought up Utah and Amish.
What?
Wait, when did we bring up?
When did we
Utah?
bring up Utah?
I said Utah last week when we were talking about
Oh, the most American.
the most
Oh,
American
yeah.
state.
Yeah.
Wait, you think it's the most American, but also the most forgettable?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
I mean, at this point, where our economy is going, America's going to be forgettable.
Nah, bro.
I'm going to Canada. You're after Iowa.
I don't want to go to Canada.
Yeah, no.
Vancouver.
Because they call ham bacon.
They're scared
I
of the
don't
dark.
care.
I'm
I'm also
scared of the dark.
I'm also scared of the dark. So it's like, I think.
You were born to be Canadian.
I was.
And I'm proud to be a Canadian.
I feel like you just can't make like any good songs with like Canada, the word Canada.
Oh,
That's
Canada.
just not a bop. That is not a bop.
Why do you know the Canadian?
I don't know.
Fun fact, Keith knows the Canadian national anthem.
I watch a lot of hockey.
Hockey is really one of those sports that I can only watch like and still enjoy without knowing the rules.
That's
because,
so
because
real.
I know somebody's gonna just
Somebody's
crash
about
out.
to. Somebody's either about to actually die,
Me and Tyler were at Hurley Huddle Tuesday night.
as you do. Tuesday.
There was a hockey game going on. I think it was the Bruins and the Penguins.
As you do. Penguin.
3 fights in the span of 5 minutes.
That's hockey.
And that's just, you gotta know, that's a respectable sport in my book, just to let them like have it out.
I mean, as long because they'll let it go on for as long as nobody falls, right? But the minute someone falls, they're like, all right, because then it's like, oh, some guy's gonna get his neck cut open.
One of the only like hockey games I've ever watched was commentated by Snoop Dogg.
So it was a really good hockey game.
It was a really good hockey game.
I've gone and watched one hockey game in my life, and it honestly got me hooked.
It was weird though, because I felt like I wasn't the only one who didn't know what was going on, because I felt like Snoop Dogg had no clue what was going on either.
You know how like the NBA during March Madness, we usually do like a celebrity game.
Yeah.
What if they did like a celebrity hockey game? So much would go wrong.
Yeah.
I want John Cena on one team and The Rock on the other team. Let's rerun that.
Let's rerun
On ice.
Yeah.
John's on
John's winning.
No, not unless if The Rock has Jack Black on his team.
it. Nah.
Think about it.
I don't want to think about it. I am Steve.
I'm Steve.
And I feel like Snoop Dogg would still commentate it somehow.
No,
Like,
no,
he'd
Snoop Dogg-
he'd just find his way.
Snoop Dogg would be on the ice 1 minute, and then they'd be like, "Where'd he go?" And then you just hear, "Boom!" And then all of a sudden, Snoop Dogg's commentating. We don't know what happened. And I have more fruit spins. It makes me happy.
Why don't y'all just keep the box over there? Since I'm not gonna get
Because-
it here?
because-
Okay.
Yo, I got red ones. Because he won't give me any. Lily the llama. Lily needs some
Nice.
help identifying all her fruits. Why?
So we did a message last night called Letters.
Yeah.
We totally forgot to just talk about that.
Yeah, we did, honestly.
we want to talk about Snoop doing hockey. But letters, we were talking about like metaphorical letters, not legit letters, but there were legit letters at the end of the night. But we were talking about how letters basically was code for like sin, addiction, anxiety, depression, and talking about how we tend to hold on to these things whenever we need to figure out how to give it up, how to get rid of it, because us holding on to it, us thinking that we can do this on our own isn't going to help us, it's not going to benefit us, it's actually going to weigh us down and then eventually take us out. So we just really dove into a good bit of scripture last night.
Oh yeah.
I feel like last night was more, because of how it was laid out, was more teach than it was preach.
Oh yeah.
But all in all, and especially reading those letters today, like some of them I will say was like tough to read. But the fact that this was a kid that was pouring their heart out on this paper and then leaving it in the altar, like just made my whole heart happy, because I'm like, hey, if they really meant what they did last night, they're probably having a great day today. So it was awesome.
Oh yeah.
I genuinely felt like I slept better last night than I have in a while, dude. Which, and I thought that, so for the record, I don't normally sleep well. I don't know why. It's just kind of whatever. It's just one of those things. Like on average, I unironically wake up like 5 times a night. But last night I only woke up like twice.
I would say the same, but I stayed up till 4 a.m. last night playing games.
It was worth it. You spent $100 on that game.
I did spend $100.
I
on
would
that game.
play it all day, every day. Personally.
I'm fiending for it.
Service was really good though. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I went home and I went to bed.
And then you went to Hurley Huddle.
Also, look. I get asked last night by a student whose name will not be said if Cole Harville was my kid.
You got asked by a student?
Yeah.
Is he?
Huh?
Is he?
No, Steve is his father.
Yeah, I was like, no, I'm not his parent. And they were like, oh. And I'm like, how old do you think I am? And they were like, I don't know, like
32?
35?
Yo,
Yeah.
it would have been crazy if I would have guessed it right on.
And I just like put my head down, and Cole was like, wait, so if you were my dad, how old would that made you when you had me? I would have been 10.
That's a lawsuit.
It would have like just. I looked at Kate and I was like, "Do I look 35, dude?" She's like, "No." I'm like, "You're just saying that."
Well, facial hair adds a lot of age.
Yeah. Like whenever I don't have any, I don't look.
I'm thinking of shaving mine again. I really am.
Wow.
Yo, low key, let me do it.
Yeah,
Look, can we just address this real quick? What did Luke pull off the goat?
Hold on, I'm sorry. There's a glaring light in my face.
Really?
Call me Saul.
That was funny and neither of you laughed.
No. You're just saying that. Yeah.
I feel like you can pull off a good team.
Or the soul patch. Get a soul patch.
I think
Yeah.
No. Let's meet in the middle.
Okay.
The Tony Stark.
Okay.
I literally just am Tony Stark. I don't think y'all realize that.
Where's all your money?
No, not like.
No.
Like I look like him.
No.
Like I look like.
Oh
him.
yeah.
Like
Oh yeah. Where's the soup?
not here.
Yeah, okay. So where's the money?
Oh, I got you now.
Yeah, get this Bobby each one.
You got $1?
I ain't even got my
Look at all
wallet.
these rags.
That's how broke I am. I ain't even got my
He
wallet.
had it transferred to crypto.
Yeah. It's what the robots use.
I mean, you can't really carry cash in an Iron Man suit. That's just unethical.
Sounds
Exactly.
like attitude.
Do you think Iron Man has like a metal wallet?
No.
Yes.
What do you think? Put it in the comments below.
I feel
We
like
want to hear your answers.
Or don't. Or just tell us on Wednesday whenever you come to church.
I feel like he just has a chip in the armor, like in the hand.
You like the mark of the beast?
This is not what I meant.
Tune in next week when we talk about Revelations. Because Luke brought it up.
I didn't even mean to. It was a suit of armor that I was talking about, bro.
Yo, but for real though, tune in next week. I don't know what we're talking about yet, but like Luke said last week, and we're going to continue to say it till it happens, if we get up to 30 subscribers, we are going to have another guest on the podcast. We have 20 as of right now, as this video and recording is being made. So we need 10 more.
Luke also said that snails taste better than steak, though. So
You don't understand.
you're right. I don't.
I'm gonna say
I'm
this.
not eating a bug.
Can I just say this real
You
quick?
can.
Hell's a hot place.
Yo, I just had a food preference.
I'm kidding. You're good. Hey, you're good.
Okay.
I ate potato soup out of a can today.
What?
So I mean,
What?
we all have our quirks.
What? Hold on. No. We're not going to just skip past this. You ate potato soup out of a can?
I mean, yeah, it was canned soup.
You put that thing in a bowl.
I didn't eat it directly. It was from a can. I didn't eat it out of a can.
Oh, okay.
I put it in a bowl.
I was just making
eat
sure.
it all.
I was just making sure. One time, my aunt put a can of Diet Coke in the microwave.
Because a tin can
Why?
don't put it in the microwave.
Why? I think it was frozen. I
You ever
think
heard British people say aluminum?
aluminium.
Aluminium.
Yeah, well, British people aren't real.
Like Canadians.
Yeah, like Canadians. They're not real either.
You hear that, Justin Bieber? You're not real.
Justin Bieber's
He's Canadian?
Yes.
Oh, that explains why I don't like it. I
Why did
think
America adopt him? Like, that's.
Well, whenever you're not good enough for Canada,
Oh.
come to where. Yeah, I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna finish that conversation.
So tune in next week when we figure out something else to talk about. But other than that, we'll see you next week.
See you.
Bye.